What's up, guys? In this video, I'm actually going to show you how you can input your own strategies from TradingView straight into TrackMyTrades.ai. So basically, how we're going to go about this is I'm going to show you like first what the general market is doing, and then we're going to actually go into a trade that I'm going to take today, and then I'm going to actually go straight back into TMT, which is the platform that we're using, and show you exactly how to add your strategy to that so you can know if you're profitable or not, right? So first of all, I want to speak about with Bitcoin just quickly, and then we'll go into that. With BTC, you can see right now I'm looking for potential shorts on the lower time frames, okay? And I'm looking for a potential short back down to the previous day low, which is at 76,144. And the reason why I'm looking for a short is because the majority of the liquidity is above us right now, at around about 78. So I do think that we're going to get like a pump within today around about 78 to 78.2. And that's where I'll be looking to take a reversal, potential shorts back down to these lows, right? So right now, I mean, if you look at the daily, the reason why I still think that we're going to tap like these 74,400 levels, right? So I still think that we can come a little bit lower, which is why shorting looks pretty juicy. I think a lot of people are looking to long this breakout right now, and at the end of the day, people will get trapped, on either side. But if you try to long this breakout off this level, you don't really have that much upside. So for me, I'd rather look for a short from these zones as the general market is bearish, right? So what I'm gonna do now is I'm actually gonna take this theory like that I want to take a short, and then implement that over here, right? So you can see over here I've already done it, and you can see this is what I'm looking at. So I'm looking at a potential short from these two zones, and then what it's actually gonna do is with track my trades, it's gonna use like the default strategy which is from the exchange, and you can actually cross match them to see which ones are profitable, right? If I'm looking for a trend line, let's just say I'm looking for like a trend line trade, right? Where, let me look for an example. I'll show you guys. I took a trade the other day. It was a trend line trade. Like, okay, for this one, for example, for AVAX, let's have a look over here. So I'm gonna quickly show you guys what I mean by like showing you all these different ways of looking at a market, right? So I'm looking for like a long here, right? Basically, it's nothing to do with the fibs or anything like that. I'm just waiting for a break of trend and a break of support and resistance, right? So what I can do is I can implement this into this over here, and I'd be like, okay, let's add a new strategy, and the title name would be like trend line strategy, and then you would also look for like obviously support and resistance. You have to break trend as well. So what you can do is with the create new strategy function, you can actually put all of these in. So you can put like volume profile, Fibonacci retracements. This is the previous strategy over here, right? But for this one, it would be like a trend line one where you can use like super trend, right? Showing you directional bias. You can use, momentum, anything that you want to use. You come and add it here by just clicking over here. And then what will happen, you can see in the top right, it will show you all your key indicators and what you've clicked. And this will analyze the strategy with AI, right? And then you can also, once you come down over here, like let's just say, you're looking for support and resistance lines. So you have to also write a little bit like notes on what the indicator is going to do. So for this one, you would say, I'm looking for a higher time frame demand and supply zone, right? And then you would just add that to that volume profile. You just add like a little note, and then on the next part, you would just add your image, right? So this is the image you want to show like a bit of a directional bias on the image. You put it over here. You can even add the time frames. So if, we're taking this on the 15-minute time frame. So it's basically like a journal, and also it helps you track to see which like trades that you're taking are actually profitable or not, right? And then you can always come back to it, which is pretty cool. And you can also do your entry and exit rules. You say risk management, and also like how much you put on that trade and how much you made, right? So it's pretty cool with the TP and stop loss levels. And basically, with your default system strategy, it's going to match it to this strategy, and you can check market to see what actually works, right? So pretty cool function that they have over here for the strategies tab. And I do think that a lot of traders, when you're starting to trade, especially doing this will obviously help you in the long run, because you're tracking to see what's correct and what's wrong. So you always know why your trade played out, why it didn't, and this will actually analyze it to show what you could have done better. But yeah, pretty cool function. And in tomorrow's video, we're actually going to go over analytics. So it's going to show you like the profitable days, non-profitable days, and it will also show you what's pretty cool is we'll go through it tomorrow, but it'll tell you like when are you mostly profitable, right? You can see like, you know, before like 8 a.m. I'm not really doing much, but like after, you know 10 a.m. you can see the trades are coming in, and then 2 p.m. also looks good. So like it shows you like what times that you're actually more profitable in a day, which is pretty cool. So we'll go over that tomorrow, and I'll see you guys then.